Monday, the 8th of December, 2025. Now, you have seen the video of how the U.S. representative met Nuhu Ribadu, who is the NSA. Now, I've shown you, yesterday I promised to give you the video. Now, you have seen the video yourself, how he have met with the U.S. representatives. They came for an inquiry about the killings of the Christians in Nigeria, especially the middle belt part of Nigeria. That's why I showed that video. But let us even leave that. Northern elders, they have said enough is enough. They do not want the U.S. military intervention in Nigeria. Northern elders have rejected it. Now, more revelations are coming out, obviously, about the rejection of U.S. military aid to Nigeria. I mean, more revelations are going to be coming out one after the other on that rejection by Northern elders. Because, listen to me, let us think like human beings. Today is Monday, the 8th of December, 2025. When Donald Trump said he was coming to destroy terrorists, sit back and relax. Let us have this conversation. Donald Trump said, I am coming to destroy the terrorists in Nigeria. How many Yoruba people, if Yoruba have Muslims, how many Yoruba people protested? How many Igbo people protested? How many Middle Belt protested? It was only in the north that we saw heavy protest against Donald Trump. Now you are asking me a question. Are you surprised that the Northern elders have rejected that military intervention? I'm asking you a question. Are you surprised? How many times have you seen protests against insecurity in the north? I'm asking you a question today. I'm asking you a question. How many times have you seen every protest against Boko Haram, against bandits? Listen to me, when the name came out of the alleged terrorist forces in Nigeria, which now because the time has come, let's not say the truth at this stage. When the names came out of the alleged military responses of Boko Haram, how many of them are Yoruba? I gave you those names. I gave you the names. How many of them are Igbos? Now, another name has come out, and I'm going to reveal that name to you. How many of them are Yoruba? How many of them are Igbos? How many of them are from the Niger Delta? You must ask yourself this question at this present time. So, Tinubu to allow them, because you don't know, for Tinubu to allow the U.S. military, I'm talking about them, the U.S. people to come to Nigeria, the north is shaking. Now, I mean, for him to allow for the U.S. people come to Nigeria for your fact-finding investigation, the north is shaking. Let me ask you a question. Under Muhammadu Buhari, do you think that he would have allowed them to enter? Drop your comment as I watch this video. Do you think that Buhari would have allowed U.S. people to enter Nigeria to fact about this fact-finding investigation? Let us start the program properly. If you are watching for the first time, kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel, on notifications, drop your comments, click the like button, and also share this video. Kindly like and share as you are watching, and also drop your comments. Kindly subscribe if you have not subscribed, and on notifications. It takes you nothing. Like and share this video. Hit the like button and share this video as you are watching, and also drop your comment. The northern hegemony is gone. I'm telling you something. The power of the North is being cut down by Tinubu, and that was they supported him, so that's their problem. I was a human being who said, now that Obasanjo ruled for 8 years, yeah, I don't rule for 3 years, Jonathan ruled for 5 years, Buhari ruled for 8 years. I said, let the Igbos to rule Nigeria, so that it will be turn by turn. It was enough. A Muslim ticket, they supported President Ahmed Tinubu. Now they are now crying. Tinubu has removed power from the northern oligarchy, and that's their problem. But the list is not about having, now list is good, but it's not about having list. It's about all of them being properly investigated and arrested. I'll tell you something. It's not about having a list. It's about the names coming out, and all of them are being properly investigated and arrested. Drop your comment as you are watching this video. I'm going to read some comments of my viewers. I read their comments almost every day. My viewers are important, and the truth is that my viewers are one of the most educated and informed viewers. So I see their comments and I read some of their comments. But as you are watching now, drop your comment, subscribe or not subscribe, and share this video. That is why I showed you that video. In a way you see something, you cannot doubt it. Check your screen there. The Fulani S-men, one of them was killed, and 15 cows were also killed in Benue, Otupo in Benue State. Miyetti Allah has told the community to fish out the members of the youth who allegedly killed that Fulani S-men. That information is right there on your screen. But now, the controversy that is generating from God Almighty, from that comment, many people have asked, the people who the Fulani S-men have killed, what has happened to them? I'm telling you, that is the question that people are asking. The same human being which the Fulani S-men have killed, what has happened to them? Now, all their members have been killed. As of today, I cannot give you a full information of who killed them. But Makban Miyetti Allah said it was the Benue youth in Otupo who killed one of their person and 15 cows. So one human being was killed and 15 cows was also killed. Listen to me. Reprendimo is the leader of that investigation of the alleged Christian genocide, and this man is not backing down. I'm saying something. The man is not backing down, and he is committed to make sure that everybody is, I mean, all of them who are part of this shenanigans, all of them face the full wrath of the law. I'm saying something. The man is not backing down. Everybody who is sponsoring, everybody who is part of the entourage that are committing atrocities against the Christians, this man is committed that all of them are made to face the full wrath of the law. He arrived Nigeria, all these things that are on your screen there. He arrived Nigeria and it showed. Now I am in Nigeria to have a proper investigations of the alleged Christian genocide. But now these are the other angles here. Many of my viewers yesterday, they said what happened in Sokoto, it is a game. Many of my viewers said no, na lie. They do not trust that the killings that happened in Sokoto yesterday was like that. That the North are trying to play games with Nigerians. I mean, this is the opinion. Let me paraphrase. These are the opinion of both of my viewers. That no, they cannot trust the intentions of the Sokoto people. So I saw all your comments yesterday. I saw all of them say no, na lie. No, na lie, na lie. The only a man said, if not for the imam who was killed, that's the only person I pity for. Because what happened in Sokoto yesterday was a very bad incident. Yesterday was Sunday, the 7th of December. I mean, what happened was a very, very bad incident. A very, very bad incident happened yesterday in Sokoto, and many human beings' lives were lost. The so-called bandits, they arrived in Sokoto and they destroyed many human beings. But are you so-called? Obviously, that is what the newspaper carry. They say they are bandits. My opinion has never changed. These people are terrorists and they will never change. But newspaper will say they are bandits. Like I said, these are the same bandits that Sheikh Gumi is asking a question for.
There is the urgent need for restructuring. The current system adopted in the country does not encourage ingenuity. It is depressingly delimiting. It does not take into account our diverse status. It is the basis for the current misunderstanding and high rate of criminality in the polity. Issues can get scarier and more complicated as we proceed in self-denial. This is the time for all patriots to come together and speak with a voice. Patriots, unite. The country faces serious challenges, bordering on redefinition. We must confront all issues boldly and timelessly. It has become imperative that the current structure be tinkered with in a fundamental way. It is no longer sustainable. We must, however, admonish on the immediate necessity to restructure the polity in a manner that will engender progress and amity. There is no other way to solve the current socio-economic problems facing the country. The security challenges bedeviling the country will become a thing of the past if proper devolution of power is undertaken. The over-centralization of the security architecture is a major impediment. Having a police command structure in a country of over 200 million is not sustainable. The attempt by some states to complement the efforts of the security agencies are at best tokenistic. Let each state be in charge of internal security in its locality. As a corollary to this submission, each region must be encouraged to take charge of the resources in its area. A system which permits others to take over the mineral resources in a place without any recourse to local authorities encourages dispossession and promotes misery and want. Development of any given space must be about the people. We must restructure the country to reflect our diversity. We must pursue policies which support rebirth. We must interrogate continually an arrangement which ensures that the country richly endowed continues to wallow in abject poverty and want. We must make the country work for posterity. It is time to renegotiate, restructure, and invent Nigeria for the good of all.
Looking at the map of Nigeria you see here, you see the section in yellow, 12 contiguous states simultaneously imposed Sharia in year 2000, meaning that they consulted. It was their state house of assembly that did all of what was done. Their governors signed such things into those legislations into law and set up the Hisbah, the Sharia police that have been enforcing. They've they've never repealed any of those laws the same way they pass them. They may tell you, oh, it's a joke, Sharia does not exist, but it exists in Kano, destroying people's business. It exists in Sokoto, destroying people's business. And so we come down to section 10. Let's listen very carefully. For those who may think that these are troublemakers who don't wish Nigeria well, Nigeria, the federation, is not what we are discussing. Nigeria, the federation, died a long time ago. But the Nigeria, the unitary state, the monster that is now feeding on the blood of those it's holding by force against the will. It is that Nigeria that has, the Nigeria that should have been our union was agreed to be a secular state. For which reason, Section 10 of the 1999 Constitution, as disputed as it is, Section 10 expressly forbids the adoption of any state religion by the government of the federation or that of any state. That's no state, the government of the federation or that of a state shall not adopt any religion as state religion. That's the entire provision of Section 10. And so when in year 2000, these 12 contiguous states that run from Sokoto Kebbi through Kano Jigawa to Borno in the uppermost north of Nigeria simultaneously imposed Sharia, adopted and imposed Sharia, and began to implement it. They had seceded from the secular union of Nigeria as dictated by Section 10 that says they should not do such a thing. They should not adopt state religion. And so we were, ordinarily it would have been to go and quarrel with them. But we took a second look at it in this project. And we said that this is self-determination that they have exercised. And they went through due process. They consulted among themselves. That was why they could act simultaneously. They are contiguous. They were not picking one here, picking one there, so you don't know how they came about it. They are contiguous. They acted simultaneous. And so it must be that they consulted. But if anybody was in doubt, they went through the due process of their state assemblies passing the law. They also went through the due process of their governors signing and setting up the Hizbah. And so we interpreted it to mean that they had decided to secede from the secular union we were building together with them. They've left the Nigerian Union. They've now regrouped and are coming on a conquest mission, knowing that the title, having abandoned their own title deed in that respect, that the constitution by which Nigeria is convened and controlled and managed, they departed from that constitution by imposing Sharia. But they regrouped and they are here now overrunning, invading communities, killing people and bringing their the Fulani from Mauritania and Senegal and everywhere to come to share the land. They've shared it all the way to Port Harcourt. Look at the tiles on the ground where you are, and you will see the kind of formations in which they had, divided up the entire land all the way to Bonny and Badagry in Lagos area, Bonny in River. And so we are saying that it is that is the first practical rejection of the Nigerian Federation by that part. The campaign we are leading was then the response of, because these same people who have imposed Sharia have departed from a union of sanctity of life. Under Sharia, the adherents owe it a duty of faith to kill the infidel. How are we to be in a union where our compatriots owe it a duty of faith to kill us? We saw what happened with Gideon Akadoka. We saw what happened with Deborah in Sokoto. We saw what's going on with, we had when Dr. Melafia told us who and who was doing what. We saw what Buhari, the champion of Sharia, and the killings that come with Sharia. The same people adopted in their worldview, their civilization is that of feudalism. Feudalism. Under Sharia, we are exposed to being killed as infidels. Under their feudalism, we are exposed to being killed too, because in their worldview of feudalism, there's only the master and the slave. Our insistence on democracy is infuriating to them, because in feudalism you can't be